So let's assume John, a married taxpayer, runs a general store as a sole proprietorship with no employees. Okay, pretty straightforward. In 2026, his QBI, qualified business income from the store, Schedule C, revenue minus expenses, 200,000. Great. And that included self-employment tax deduction. Perfect. John's AGI, adjusted gross income, is 280,000. How is that possible? That includes his spouse's wages with no other income or deduction. They claim the standard deduction that happens to be, we're going to assume 29,200 for a particular year, 2026, married filing jointly. Okay, so far so good. Now, John's modified taxable income is 280 minus the standard deduction. That's his MTI, modified taxable income. Remember, we're not including here anything else. So John's QBI deduction is the lesser of his 20% of his business income, which is his business income from the store, 200,000 times 20% is 40,000, or MTI, modified taxable income, times 20%. Now, so what's their taxable income? Their taxable income is 210,800. Why? Because they started at modified taxable income of 280,000. Then they took the standard deduction. Now the standard deduction, this is not the correct standard deduction because it changes from year to year. It doesn't really matter. Let's assume the standard deduction is 29,200. They came down to 250,800. Then after that, they can take an additional deduction. Let me put this in a different color so you understand the 40,000 in a different color. Remember, this is not the actual standard deduction for 2026. We're assuming that. That's going to be more because in 2025 it was around 31,000. So their taxable income is 210,800, and now they pay taxes based on this amount.